Hey guys, Iceluslol here, and today we've got a team fight with Jayce. So we're just going to go over this one example mid and how the team fight's played and how we can play it a little better, and just using decision making and also positioning to our advantage. Okay, so right here, the Jayce player just fired off a shockwave, so he did his EQ combo, and it's going to hit Jarvan. Jarvan's pretty low. Okay, they've got 4 people here. Zed's coming up, and you've got 5. So this is a great time to start moving up, okay? Jarvan's probably going to be the easiest person to focus. Like, if he goes in on you, you have to basically look out for Cataclysm, right? Because he's going to try to trap you as soon as you go in. But Sivir here is also really far up. So basically, like, if we look at their positioning versus your positioning, right? You guys are going to be moving up. Your whole team is sped up from the Jayce gate right here, and Nami is about to throw out her ultimate, which is going to speed you guys up even more, and you have move speed from your switching to range form. So you're going to be running really fast. These guys basically need to retreat. Sivir should be like popping her ult basically right now and leaving, unless they want to fight. But so the main thing in this fight, again, like I said before, is Jarvan is going to try to trap you in Cataclysm when you go in, right? And as I mentioned in the main video, Yasuo and Zed, who's coming up, if you go on either of them, or even Sivir, and you don't kill them, Jarvan can stick you in Cataclysm, and you're not going to get out, right? Because you don't have Flash. Flash is on cooldown, right? Okay. So that's something we have to look out for. Try to do as much damage as possible without getting stuck in Cataclysm. Alright? And the point I want to note is you have Hypercharge available. Right? Hypercharge is an ability for Jayce that's an attack reset. That means if you attack, you can activate it, you'll attack immediately again. And it also does bonus damage, and you get 3 attacks really fast at max attack speed. Okay? So let's see how this plays out. So this is Nami ult. So you're going on Sivir. Okay, so real quickly. So you just switch to your melee form, right? You switch to your melee form and you're in front. Right? Because you're a little bit in front of everyone. Sivir is out of position because her whole team is like way back here. But like you're also out of position, right? And you just wasted a ton of damage on your because you didn't use Hypercharge. So basically, you could have stayed in range form right here, attack, used Hypercharge, and attacked her 3 more times. You have 325 AD, and it does bonus damage on top of that, so it's like 130% for each hit, times 3. So you could have pretty much just killed her straight from using Hypercharge. And the important thing is that Sivir has a spell shield, and she can't actually block any attacks from Hypercharge, because they're attacks. Spell shield blocks spells. So let's watch how this plays out. So you go on Sivir, you dunk her. She doesn't block your Q, but she does block your E, right? And she does not die. And then what happens? Jarvan gets on you, right? And now you switch back into your range form, and they're all over you. So it looks like you did actually use Hypercharge, but because you're in melee form, you didn't get all your attacks off, right? And that's an important thing to know, because you could have been in range form and gotten them off, and then if Sivir had flashed or something, then you could have gotten away, right? But instead, you were stuck in melee form, and you committed too far up, and there was pretty much nothing your team could have done to help you. And you still could have exerted all that pressure on Sivir just with your range form, and then you could have backed up and repositioned to like here or something, and then just waited for your EQ to come up in range form and just continued blasting them and poking them. And then if they decide to re-engage, like Sivir's super low, and if they move up, then you could go back into, you could continue to attack them from range form, or you could go back into the melee form and just start beating on Zed or something, or finish off Sivir. So that's just a small example of like, you know, how Jayce's 500 range form versus his 125 melee range form can make a big difference for your positioning. And instead of dying up here, you can end up back with your team and reset and use all your abilities to your fullest. Hope that helps.